it's Michael Ogechi Abbey with Enterprise Express Tax Service. So it's a few days before the April 15th tax deadline. And you're probably, if you haven't filed already, you're probably panicking, wondering how do I get my tax paperwork to my tax preparer? Bear in mind that some preparers may not be able to accommodate you this close to the tax deadline. So here's what I would usually suggest. Get an extension. That's the best thing that you can do. Get a tax extension. And you can do this yourself. You can download the tax extension form from the IRS website, www.irs.gov. Now, as long as you mail off that tax extension request, prior to or on April 15th, it has to be date stamped by the post office on April 15th, you're fine. And that will give you an additional 6 months within which to file your tax return. You can do the same thing for the state and request for an extension from the state as well. Now, bear in mind that most states don't necessarily require you to file an extension as long as you file an extension with the IRS. So you may want to go onto your state's tax website and find out if that's actually the case. But most importantly, what you really want to do is file an extension. You can also file an extension electronically using some of the commercial tax software like TurboTax, H&R Block, so on and so forth. And if you have a good relationship with your tax preparer and they don't have the time to complete your taxes because you haven't brought the information to them on time, what you can do is give them a call and say, hey, can you file an electronic extension for me? And your tax professional can do that and actually can also send you a confirmation that the tax extension request was accepted by the Internal Revenue Service, by the IRS. So don't panic. It's close to the deadline. And if you cannot get your tax returns done on time, go ahead and file an extension. That's the best thing to do. It gives you 6 months within which to file your tax return. Remember, if you owe taxes, the extension does not give you more time to pay. By April 15th, if you don't pay what you owe, you are going to be subject to penalties and interest. And that's something to bear in mind. And so, just know that if you eventually end up doing your taxes after the deadline, even though you have an extension, and let's say you end up owing on your taxes, you are still going to be levied interest, penalties as the case may be, starting from the April 15th deadline. So that's something very important to bear in mind. Once again, this is Michael Ogechi Abbey with Enterprise Express Tax. If you found this video useful, please subscribe and please like the video. Thanks and have a nice day.